Have you ever noticed how some people seem to sail through their golden years with energy, purpose, and joy, while others struggle with every passing birthday? What's their secret? Is it good genes, pure luck, or something else entirely? I've spent years talking with vibrant, thriving seniors and researching the latest science on aging well, and I'm excited to share what I've discovered with you today. This isn't just another video with generic advice. This is information that could genuinely transform how you experience this chapter of your life. You know, we're the first generation that has access to so much knowledge about how to age well. Our parents and grandparents didn't have the research, the tools, or the understanding that we have today. Science has made incredible discoveries about aging in just the last decade alone. And here's the truly exciting part. So much of how we age is within our control. That's right. While we can't stop the clock, we absolutely can influence how our bodies and minds respond to the passing years. In this video, I'm sharing vital information that every senior should know. Insights that can help you maintain your independence, protect your health, and truly enjoy this stage of life. These aren't complicated medical procedures or expensive treatments. These are practical, evidence-based strategies that anyone can implement, regardless of your current age or health status. And I promise some of these might surprise you. Let's start with what might be the most important factor in aging well, your mindset. Now, I know what you might be thinking. How can simply changing how I think make a difference in something as inevitable as aging? But the science on this is absolutely fascinating. Researchers at Yale University found that seniors with positive perceptions of aging lived, on average, 7.5 years longer than those with negative perceptions. That's a bigger effect than not smoking or maintaining healthy cholesterol levels. Think about that for a moment. The way you think about aging can add more years to your life than some major health interventions. And it's not just about living longer, it's about the quality of those years. Seniors with positive attitudes about aging report better physical function, quicker recovery from illness, and lower rates of depression. Your mindset literally shapes your experience of aging. So how do you cultivate a positive attitude toward aging? Start by becoming aware of the negative aging stereotypes you've internalized. We've all absorbed countless messages about aging being a time of decline, weakness, and irrelevance. When you catch yourself thinking, "I'm too old for that," or "this is just what happens when you get older," challenge those thoughts. Ask yourself, is this really true? Or is this just a stereotype I've accepted? Next, surround yourself with positive aging role models. Seek out stories of people thriving in their 70s, 80s, and beyond. They're out there. From Ruth Bader Ginsburg working into her late 80s, to 90-year-old marathoners, to seniors starting successful businesses. These examples help us expand our vision of what's possible in our later years. If you're finding this information valuable, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button. Our channel is dedicated to sharing science-backed strategies for living your best life as you age, and we share new videos every week. Subscribing ensures you won't miss any of our upcoming content on aging well. Now let's talk about the second vital factor in aging well: movement. Not exercise as such, but movement. There's an important distinction here. Many seniors hear exercise and immediately think of grueling gym workouts or running for miles. But the latest research shows that consistent, gentle movement throughout the day is far more beneficial than occasional intense exercise followed by hours of sitting. Dr. James Levine, a physician and obesity researcher, coined the term sitting disease to describe the negative health effects of our increasingly sedentary lifestyle. Extended sitting has been linked to everything from heart disease and diabetes to depression and dementia. For seniors, the risks are even greater. Muscle loss accelerates, balance deteriorates, and mobility can decline rapidly. The good news is that combating sitting disease doesn't require intense workouts. Simple movements throughout the day can make a tremendous difference. Standing up and walking around for 5 minutes every hour, doing gentle stretches while watching TV, taking a short walk after meals, dancing to a favorite song, gardening. All of these activities count as movement, and all help maintain your muscles, joints, and cardiovascular health. Rosa, a 78-year-old woman I interviewed, transformed her health with this approach. "I was never an athlete," she told me, The idea of working out never appealed to me. Instead, Rosa built movement into her daily routines. She gets up during every commercial break when watching TV. She parks farther from store entrances. She does simple standing exercises while waiting for her coffee to brew and her meals to cook. "These small movements add up," she said. "I have more energy now than I did at 70, and my doctor's amazed at my improved blood pressure and blood sugar levels." The third vital factor for aging well is what I call nutritional wisdom. Now, I'm not going to lecture you about counting calories or giving up all your favorite foods. After 6 or more decades of eating, you probably know the basics of nutrition. But there are some specific nutritional needs that change as we age. And understanding these changes can make a tremendous difference in how you feel day to day. As we get older, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing certain nutrients, particularly vitamin B12, vitamin D, calcium, and protein. At the same time, our calorie needs typically decrease. This creates what nutritionists call a nutritional paradox. We need fewer calories but more nutrients. So the quality of what we eat becomes increasingly important. Protein is especially crucial for seniors. Many of us actually need more protein as we age, not less, to maintain muscle mass and strength. Yet studies show that about 40% of seniors don't get enough protein, which contributes to muscle loss, weakness, and even falls. Aim to include some protein at every meal. Eggs, Greek yogurt, fish, chicken, beans, or tofu are all excellent sources. Hydration is another cornerstone of aging well that often gets overlooked. Our sense of thirst diminishes with age, making it easier to become dehydrated without realizing it. Mild dehydration can cause confusion, fatigue, dizziness, and constipation, symptoms sometimes mistakenly attributed to aging itself or even dementia. Many seniors limit their fluid intake because they worry about increased bathroom trips or nighttime awakening, but proper hydration actually helps your body function more efficiently. George, a 75-year-old former teacher, discovered this firsthand. "I was having trouble concentrating and feeling tired all the time," he told me. "My doctor suggested I might be chronically dehydrated and recommended I drink more water throughout the day. I was skeptical, but decided to give it a try." George began carrying a water bottle and sipping regularly. The difference was remarkable. My energy improved, my thinking cleared, and even my joint pain lessened. Who knew something as simple as water could make such a difference? The fourth vital factor in aging well is meaningful social connection. We humans are social creatures by nature, and maintaining strong relationships is as important to our health as not smoking or being physically active. In fact, research from Brigham Young University found that loneliness increases the risk of premature death by 26%, comparable to the risk associated with obesity. But it's not just about having people around, it's about the quality of those connections. Meaningful relationships where you feel valued, understood, and supported have the strongest positive impact on health and longevity. This doesn't necessarily mean you need a large social circle. Even one or two deep, genuine connections can provide tremendous benefits for your physical and emotional well-being. If you're finding this information helpful, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us reach more seniors with this vital information for aging well, and we'd love to have you as part of our community. The fifth factor that's absolutely essential for aging well is continual learning and mental stimulation. Your brain, like your muscles, follows the use it or lose it principle. When you challenge your mind with new information, skills, or experiences, you build what scientists call cognitive reserve, essentially a buffer against age-related cognitive decline and dementia. The most effective brain-boosting activities are those that combine several elements. They teach you something new, challenge you to think in different ways, build on skills you already have, and involve social interaction. Learning a musical instrument, taking a language class, joining a book club, mastering digital technology, or volunteering in a capacity that requires you to learn new skills, all of these activities help keep your brain sharp and resilient. Margaret, an 82-year-old retired accountant, decided to learn Spanish at age 75. "Everyone thought I was crazy to start something so challenging at my age," she laughed. "But I'd always wanted to learn, and I planned to visit my grandson who was studying abroad in Spain." Margaret joined a senior language group that met twice weekly. It was difficult at first. My memory isn't what it once was, but I stuck with it, and not only did I learn enough Spanish to enjoy my trip, I made wonderful friends in the class. We still meet for coffee and practice our Spanish together, even though the formal class ended years ago. What I love about Margaret's story is how it combines so many elements of aging well. She challenged her brain, formed social connections, had a purposeful goal, and maintained a positive attitude about her capabilities despite her age. This interconnectedness among the factors we're discussing is so important to understand. They don't work in isolation. They enhance and support each other, creating an upward spiral of well-being. The sixth vital factor for aging well is prioritizing sleep. Not just getting enough hours, but ensuring those hours are truly restorative. Sleep patterns naturally change as we age. Many seniors experience earlier waking, more nighttime awakenings, and less deep sleep. While some changes are normal, poor sleep quality is not an inevitable part of aging and should never be ignored. Quality sleep affects virtually every aspect of health, from immune function and heart health to cognitive performance and emotional well-being. For seniors specifically, good sleep helps regulate blood sugar, maintains brain health, and even affects balance and coordination, reducing fall risk. Yet many seniors struggle with sleep issues and don't seek help, believing it's just part of getting older. Creating a sleep-friendly environment can make a tremendous difference. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Limit screen time before bed, as the blue light from phones and tablets can interfere with melatonin production. Establish a relaxing bedtime routine, perhaps reading, gentle stretching, or listening to calming music. And try to maintain consistent sleep and wake times, even on weekends, to support your body's natural rhythms. Bill, a 72-year-old retired postal worker, struggled with insomnia for years after retirement. My schedule had been so regimented for decades that when I retired, my sleep went haywire, he explained. I'd fall asleep in my recliner at 7 p.m., then be wide awake at 3 a.m., frustrated and exhausted. Bill worked with his doctor to establish a consistent sleep routine and address his sleep apnea. Getting my sleep back on track changed everything. My energy improved, my mood lifted, and even my blood pressure came down. I wish I'd addressed it years sooner. The seventh vital factor is proactive healthcare. Many serious health issues that affect seniors can be prevented, delayed, or more effectively managed when caught early. This means not just seeing your doctor when you're sick, but scheduling regular checkups, screenings, and vaccinations appropriate for your age and risk factors. Be an active participant in your healthcare. Prepare for appointments by writing down your questions and concerns. Bring a complete list of your medications, including over-the-counter drugs and supplements. Don't hesitate to ask for clarification if you don't understand something your doctor says. And consider bringing a trusted friend or family member to important appointments. They can help you remember information and provide support. One aspect of proactive healthcare that deserves special mention is medication management. Adverse drug reactions and interactions are much more common in seniors, partly because our bodies process medications differently as we age, and partly because many seniors take multiple prescriptions. Ask your doctor or pharmacist to review all your medications at least once a year to ensure they're still necessary and appropriate for you. This simple step can prevent serious problems. The eighth vital factor for aging well is stress management. While some stress is normal and even beneficial, chronic stress takes a particularly heavy toll on aging bodies and minds. It accelerates cellular aging, weakens the immune system, contributes to inflammation, and even shrinks areas of the brain involved in memory and learning. Finding effective ways to manage stress isn't a luxury. It's essential for healthy aging. Different stress reduction techniques work for different people. Some seniors find meditation or prayer helpful. Others benefit from gentle yoga, tai chi, or simple breathing exercises. Walking in nature, gardening, creating art, playing with pets, or listening to music can all reduce stress hormones and promote relaxation. The key is finding what works for you and making it a regular part of your routine. Carol, an 80-year-old widow, discovered that daily meditation helped her cope with grief and adjust to living alone. At first, I couldn't sit still for even 2 minutes without my mind racing, she recalled. But I started small, just focusing on my breath for a few minutes each morning. Gradually, I built up to 20 minutes a day. Carol noticed not only emotional benefits, but physical ones too. My blood pressure improved, my sleep got better, and I felt more equipped to handle life's challenges. At 80, I'm calmer and more centered than I was at 60. The ninth and final vital factor I want to share is perhaps the most powerful of all: having purpose and meaning in your life. Study after study shows that seniors with a strong sense of purpose, a reason to get up in the morning, live longer, healthier lives with lower rates of disability, dementia, and heart disease. Purpose looks different for everyone. It might come from volunteering, mentoring younger generations, creating art, participating in faith communities, advocating for causes you believe in, or simply being there for family and friends who need you. What matters is that you feel your life has meaning and that what you do makes a difference, however small. Harold, a 90-year-old retired engineer, found new purpose when he began tutoring struggling students in math and science at a local high school. "After my wife died, I was just going through the motions," he said. "But seeing these kids' faces light up when they finally understand a concept, that gives me a reason to get out of bed. I may be helping them with algebra, but they're giving me something far more valuable. They're giving me purpose." As we conclude our journey through these 9 vital factors for aging well, I want to emphasize that it's never too late to make positive changes. Your body and brain have remarkable capacity for renewal and healing at any age. Small, consistent actions in the right direction can lead to significant improvements in your health, happiness, and quality of life. I encourage you to choose just one factor we've discussed today and take a small step toward incorporating it into your life. Perhaps it's adding more movement to your day, working on your sleep habits, scheduling that checkup you've been putting off, or reconnecting with an old friend. Whatever you choose, know that you're investing in yourself and your future. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this information valuable, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more evidence-based content on aging well. I'd also love to hear in the comments which of these factors resonates most with you, or if you have tips of your own to share. Here's to your health, your happiness, and many vibrant years ahead.